2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6.
We should have held that rally here in Torrance. Torrance's own basketball dynasty, stacking championships like chips at a blackjack table. Bishop Montgomery brought their A game to the hardwood. Now we get a first look at their new hardware. But they're not the only ones with championship swag this year. Elko gets a first. That might surprise you. Even more surprising what it took for them to get there. And with 5 high schools in one town, we are always talking rivalries. This week, it's the 2 squads that own the fast pitch scene well beyond Torrance city limits. The Sports Desk throws some fuel on the fire as Pioneer League frontrunners North Torrance get set for a league season. Hey Torrance, welcome to another week on the Sports Desk. I'm your host, Wan Hernandez. This week, we're starting things off with a celebration. When the boys of Bishop Montgomery basketball won the school's first state championship since 2001 last month, there was no massive night out to celebrate in the streets of Sacramento. Some teammates hung out together, some had family dinners. Team captain Justin Bibbins was so content to finally have a state title, he just drove straight home to Torrance that night. Now, most would think winning a state championship is a big deal. And it is, but coming from a school that expects titles on the heels of a girls' team winning their own CIF title, truth is, it was just business as usual. 52 wins, 2 Delray League season titles, 1 CIF championship, and 1 CIF state championship. The boys and the girls of Bishop Montgomery basketball sure know how to pad a school's resume. They gave their classmates and teachers something to be proud of and plenty to celebrate. Just don't expect a long-winded speech about it.
Now I'm going to bring forward my 2 captains who are very nervous. I'm going to say a couple words.
I just want to say thank you to everyone who came out to support us this year. It really meant a lot to us. We would have done it without you guys.
Thank you for all your support. It is much appreciated.
Man, it was scary. I've never been talking in front of that many people before, so I just had to give in my 7 words and get out.
It was pretty exciting to be in front of the whole school, in front of my classmates, everybody to see and experience it with them.
Got a little nervous though?
Yeah, a little bit. Giving the speech, I didn't know. I wasn't ready. I didn't know I was going to have to speak at all.
And while a celebration rally was set up to acknowledge the teams on the court, if you ask a 12th grader who's just now spending her first full year enrolled in one school from fall to spring, a day like this says more about the Bishop Montgomery family than it does the dozen girls that won a CIF championship.
The school's very good at acknowledging students for their accomplishments, and the staff and the faculty members are all very accepting and helpful, and this is honestly just a very special school. Like, I know that I'm not just playing for myself, I'm playing first and foremost for my team, the coaches, my family, but I'm also playing to bring honor to the school.
For the boys, the determination to win came from a different place.
The coaches always told us that people was down in us, big games. They would always hang up papers of people saying that we can't do it. But that fueled us. We got mad, and I think it was all the doubters that doubted us in the beginning saying we can't do it.
So while the Knights community celebrates another year of hoop success, the reality of what's to come will settle in soon. 1 season, 1 campus, 2 teams, 2 championships. Expectations are always high at Bishop, but somehow they managed to raise the bar even more this year. And the headliner for Knights basketball next season will be teaming up with his kid brother for round 2.
It's just fun to play with my brother. We get along very well on and off the court, and he's a good player, so it's fun to play with him.
What was different this year on campus with you guys on the team that you didn't have before?
I think this year we had a little bit more team chemistry, and all the guys got along. And it was fun to be around all our teammates.
Of the 25 players earning varsity letters in basketball this season, only 5 of them will graduate. So, ask the guy whose championship season was 4 years in the making. Going out on top isn't a bad deal.
This is exactly what I want to do with these group of guys, too. They were great guys. They're family for life, and there's no other way I wanted to do it.
So we told you 52 wins between those two teams and a good chunk of titles to add to their program's resume. The two seniors you saw there continuing their hoops careers after they leave town this summer. Janelle Odiano at Cornell and Justin Bibbin staying local with a scholarship to Long Beach State. Okay, everybody. So we got things up and running for this show. When we come back, we get to the Diamond. We'll revisit one of the biggest Pioneer League rivalries just in time for league play to take off here in Torrance.
To Maddie, congrats on paying off all those student loans.
Finally, right?
How'd you manage that anyway?
I started tracking my spending, changed a couple of habits.
Wow, I'm kind of living paycheck to paycheck right now. I don't even know how I'm doing it.
Well, have you tried saving a little?
I want to, but where's that money gonna come from? Bill collectors, they're the worst. Am I right?
When it comes to financial stability, don't get left behind.
Not home.
Get tools and tips for saving at feedthepig.org.
There's a shelter pet who wants to meet you. Meet one today. Visit theshelterpetproject.org. Adopt.